have it in the comments below. Now, before I head out, I need to tag 2 people, don't I? Well then, I tag Planetary Ashes and JorGoGo.
Thank you, my funky dude. I'll actually make sure I get right into it. But just give me a sec, yeah? Oh, give me a sec. And hello, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say my fellow time travelers. My name is Planetary from the Planetary Ashes, and this time it's no game review. This time I actually been tagged by my funky dude all the way from the US of A, JorGoGo. I'd like to say thank you so much for this tag of this particular trend. Now, in this particular trend, I have to actually pick several games, or actually one game, which one should be revived and which one I'd like to see continue on. Well, due to the fact that I am biased and due to the fact that I am a old school gamer, there's plenty of arcade games I'd like to see brought back to life into the modern day consoles. Well, there's only one that actually came back in, which I actually loved them to death, which was Sunset Riders, which that actually became mute at this point. But another game that I actually would like to see being brought back to life is none other than The Simpsons Arcade. The Simpsons Arcade. Now, no one can never forget about this awesome beat-em-up arcade where we can play one of the 4 dysfunctional family in this particular arcade. Marge, Lisa, Bart, and also yet Homer. The Simpsons Arcade. We can never forget this one, but sadly, this particular arcade has been pulled off from PS3 network stores and also yet the Xbox 360 stores as well, and later being pulled off from the iPhone store as well. It's one of those sad feelings that has been left throughout time and space. The only way we can play the arcade now as it is emulating it. But please, can someone actually pick up their gaming ideas and find a way to bring this game back to life to the modern day console where people like ourselves who enjoy the arcade beat 'em up styles and also love The Simpsons as a whole, try and bring them back to the modern day games. It's such a wonderful feeling and it can never be forgotten. Like, come on. I'll be drooling if someone decide to bring that back onto the PS4, the Switch, and the Xbox One. I'll be drooling even more than Homer loving his own Forbidden Donuts and Duff Dry, without a doubt. As for a game that I actually would like to see continue on, there's none other than Dead Rising. Now, I have actually been working on that series for a very long time, and I'm still currently working on it for the marathon that I'm actually working on, but there's something about this game I actually like to see continue on. Like, why not give it a new fresh of blood to see how it goes? Now, when it comes to zombie franchise, I love them. I love zombie franchise with a passion. Other than the House of the Dead series or the Left 4 Dead series or the Resident Evil series where you can actually pick up gun and run and gun, nothing beats better than the Dead Rising series, and I love that series with a passion. Other than using guns, you have to use everyday objects to beat the living crap out of these zombies, either by using a 2x4, a crowbar, a sledgehammer, shotgun, handguns, whatever, you name it, and finding ways to heal yourself by using orange juice, wine, or beer to actually keep your health replenished throughout 3 days. But a better way to actually knock out these zombies is using your own bare hands, either by disemboweling them or face crushing them to the ground. Now that is one way to defeat a zombie. But yeah, that's a little bit unrealistic, but it's the best way to do it. But in Dead Rising 2, they managed to step it up a notch by combining weapons to become more powerful weapons, with my personal favourite being the laser gun from Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and also yet the portable lawnmower from Dead Rising 2. Now that's one way of making a bloody Sunday. And better yet, they still managed to step it up a notch by the manufacturing vehicles that we can actually use to combine the vehicles together to make one powerhouse of a vehicle to get through all the zombies in Los Paradisos in Dead Rising 3. And they managed to keep it going in Dead Rising 4 by using weapons and combine weapons and combine vehicles. But the question is, who else is going to be replacing Frank West, Chuck Green, and also Nick Ramos? With Frank West being the final chapter in Frank Rising, where he actually comes back as a zombie, but I actually will save that for my game review. So why not we bring in a new protagonist? Why not either someone new, a person who doesn't know how to defeat zombie, or better yet, why not bring in Katie Green, of how she became a zombie killer herself? Why not that? It will be an interesting story to see how Katie Green managed to leave her own father in the end and became the zombie killer that she is now to this day. Now that would be interesting. But better yet, we all know that the zombie has involved in Dead Rising 4, so why not we continue on and see how Katie Green managed to kill all these zombies that became more involved in Dead Rising 4. Now that is a food for thought, and I would love to see this either be coming back on the PS5 or the Xbox Series. That would be a wonderful feeling and a wonderful idea if Capcom decided to jump on this. Oh, that's my intake of what I think about the two games. One that I'd like to see being brought back to life, and one to continue on. Now, I'd like to say thank you, JorGoGo, for actually tagging me on this particular trend. Oh wait, now I have to actually tag two particular people that need to actually partake on this trend. Actually, you know what? I can think of a few people that should actually participate on this one. Why not? Oi, Rob, Wes, from Gaming Off the Grid, I think it's your turn to actually participate in this particular trend. And why not, we bring in your rivals, Team Button Bashers. Gaming Off the Grid and Button Bashers. What a massive combo I'd like to see going along. So why not? Button Bashers and Gaming Off the Grid, get onto it, boys. I'd like to hear your opinion of what you think should be brought back to life and what you'd like to see continue on. But then again, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the time traveling gamer Planetary from the Planetary Ashes signing off for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And if you actually like this particular video, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can keep up to date of when I'm going to be popping up next time. But also yet, feel free to follow me on any social medias, on Twitter, Instagram, and also yet on Facebook as well, so you can actually keep up to date of what's been happening throughout the time traveler's journey. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you for sticking around, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed your time traveling journey, one game at a time. Till then, this is Planetary signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta!